You know what, sweetheart? This is why there aren't any grocery stores in the black community. Because of all this going on.
Here's the deal. I'm going to ask you to do something. I'm going to tell you, then I'm going to make you.
Okay, you wanted to get out of here fast, right? So if we have more people, y'all been trying to something.
You're here, sir.
I am superior.
No, you're.
I am the superior officer.
In Pennsylvania, Officer William from the police department has a troubling pattern of demanding ID from black individuals, and he engages in racial profiling once again with this man. Let's see how this situation unfolds for him.
You over here, sir?
Well, because I got called here for you.
For what? What did I do?
You have any ID on?
No, I don't have to give you
No,
ID,
you do
sir.
have to.
For what, sir? What did I do, sir? Please bring your superior here.
However, the officer's next words are filled with arrogance. Instantly, the man realizes that he's dealing with a corrupt cop.
I am superior.
No, you're.
I am the superior officer. My badge number's 4. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you have ID.
I don't have to give you ID,
No,
sir.
you do have. You have to show your ID.
Why are you here? No, I don't.
Yes, I do. I had a
It's a crime
call
that
on
I
you.
commit.
In reality, the officer is mistaken because the man is not legally obligated to provide his ID.
What crime
You
did
know
I
what?
commit?
Get up.
What
and
crime?
go outside.
I'm
Get up
asking.
and go outside.
I'm asking you what crime
Get up
I
and
committed.
go out.
Racial profiling, man.
Oh
On this
yeah,
Friday.
it's racial profiling.
Straight in.
It appears that the police officer is not acting rationally and might be under the influence while on duty, making his behavior even more concerning.
Because this guy's saying that I'm racial profiling him.
Definitely.
Oh yeah, because I just don't like black people.
Definitely.
Yeah, I don't like black people.
It's like that out here, man.
Oh
It's
yeah,
sad.
it's like that out here.
It's sad.
Everybody knows me knows that I don't care whether you're white, brown, or tan.
Now, the man starts to realize that there is something off about this officer and playfully teases him a bit.
Because I'm tired of your attitude.
I don't have an attitude.
You
I
do
never
have an
had
attitude.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I already know. He was right off the get.
What are you talking about? It's all recorded, sir. Everything from when you walked in, it's all recorded. So I hope.
I don't care.
In the following incident, a Cincinnati police officer appeared to be having a bad day, and she took her frustration out on the parked cars that were blocking her way.
Yeah, move. Ridiculous. Is she gonna just sit there? Oh, I hate him so much. God, I hate this world. Hate him.
The officer was later dismissed from her job due to the remarks she made in that brief video clip. Now we've got an 18-year-old black teenage girl who was simply walking down the road when she got stopped and detained by a deputy from Kaufman County.
How come you're crying and you're barefoot?
I'm just trying.
Where do you live at? What's your address?
I want to go.
Okay, well,
I want to go.
hold on, okay? You're not in trouble, but you gotta stay right here.
The teenager tells the deputy that she wants to go home and repeatedly expresses her fear of being hurt. The deputy then forcefully grabs her arm and tells her she cannot walk away from him.
Okay? You can't go walking off, okay? You gotta stay right here, okay?
Okay, why are you hurting me?
No, I'm not hurting you.
Okay, can I call my
You can't
mom?
leave. How old are you?
I'm 18.
You're 18? Where's your mom live?
Can I call her? I don't want you to hurt
You
me.
can't walk off. I'm not gonna hurt you, okay? But
I don't want you to hurt
you can't walk off like that, okay?
I don't want you to hurt me.
I'm not gonna hurt you, okay?
Okay,
I'm here
can I
to
get
make
in the
sure
grass?
you're okay. You can get in the grass, that's fine. So we got a call that you were jumping out in front of cars, so
No,
I
I
can't
wasn't.
let you go walking off on
Okay,
me now,
can I
okay?
go home?
Well, where do you live?
I want to go.
Okay, so you can't go anywhere, okay? You gotta talk to me, okay?
Let me call my sister.
The teenager expresses her desire to call her sister while trying to pull away from the officer. However, he continues to hold on to her arm, and she tells him that he is hurting her.
I don't want you to hurt me.
I'm not gonna hurt you, okay? I gotta put you in handcuffs, though. Okay? Stop pulling away. Stop pulling away. Okay?
No, you're hurting me already.
Wait, all right.
You're hurting me already. You're hurting me.
Just sit down. Sit down, okay? Sit down, okay? Sit down, okay? Look, I'm trying not to hurt you. I gotta just sit down, okay?
You're hurting me already.
Sit down, okay?
Following that, the deputy forcefully restrains the teenager, pinning her to the ground. While on the ground, she repeatedly states, "I can't breathe." While she is being restrained on the ground, the deputy deactivates his body camera, which catches the attention of the girl's mother.
Why was your camera not on you while you were on
Stand up.
Afterward, the girl's mother arrives at the scene and questions the officer about why his body camera was not recording when he pinned her daughter to the ground.
There you go. We're walking back over to this car right here.
Okay, can you loosen?
We'll adjust him in a minute.
When the officer attempts to lead the teenager to the police vehicle, the mother steps in to intervene, and as a result, she is taken to the ground and arrested.
And I didn't touch you. I touched my daughter when she said they were too tight. I did not touch you.
You were pulling your daughter away.
I wasn't pulling her away.
You were.
Sir, was I pulling her away when I told you to put you loose in the cuffs? Was I pulling her away? I was just touching her to calm her down.
And when I moved you back, you reached out and hit me.
No,
okay?
you pushed me.
I did. I pushed you back. You can't be holding on to her like that, okay?
The deputy has been put on administrative leave while authorities investigate the incident. Two officers enter the property of a black man and attempt to racially profile him, despite him not having done anything wrong.
A search warrant to be on my property.
Okay. I do not, okay? Listen to me. Alright. If you can just provide this information for me, your IDs, if you live here.
I'm not providing you nothing, man. Matter of fact, get off my property right now if you don't have a search warrant.
Sir, I'm
asking you nice.
And I was asking you nicely as well.
Hey, sir, all I'm saying, if you don't have a search warrant, paperwork to be on my property, what crime do you suspect
Okay,
suspect me of committing?
The only crime that I have right now is y'all failure to identify.
Okay, 38.02, failure to identify. One must already be under arrest for a crime that he has committed. What crime have I committed?
Failure to identify.
38.02, failure to identify. Only becomes a crime when one has already been lawfully arrested for a crime. Let me give you an example, sir, since I don't know who you is.
Detained.
Huh?
What about detained?
What am I being detained for?
You were detained because you were suspicious activity.
No, but penal code. You gotta name a penal code that I've committed. That is the crime. Name a crime that I committed. You hear me? Name a crime that I committed other than being black and walking down this driveway.
You were detained for suspicious people.
The police officers are aware that they are dealing with someone who is knowledgeable about their rights and won't easily yield.
I'm finna show you guys, because you're dealing with the wrong one. That's why you guys mad at me, because you won't be able to handle me like you handle the other ones, because I'm on top of my game. I know you see the gold teeth and tattoos and immediately think I'm another plain, normal, regular black guy. No, player, wrong one, but let me educate you.
The cops are visible shocked, just standing there and listening, not knowing what's going on. The funny thing is that when he continues to try to educate the officers about the law, they actually watch and listen.
Hey, Texas Penal Code, failure to identify. A person commits an offense if he intentionally refused to give his name, residence, address, or date of birth to a peace officer who has lawfully arrested the person. I am not under arrest. Once you show me that you have a legitimate reason to believe that I have committed a crime or I'm in the act of committing a crime, you know, you gotta name a penal code. What penal code do you suspect me of breaking?
The officers soon realized that flagging someone as suspicious might not have been a reason for arresting him.
What crime have I
we
committed?
committed?
This officer told me I look suspicious, man. I look suspicious. I walking down the driveway right here down to the backyard, right? When the officer right here was passing by, this officer right here was passing by. And when he seen me, he turned around and came back. And I looked up, he already in my backyard. You know what I'm saying? He seen the no trespassing sign.
That's correct.
He's agreeing with me. He seen the no trespassing sign and took it upon his business because he seen a black guy, I guess it's such a nice looking house, that we weren't supposed to be there. He's trespassing. He's looking to try to take something from me. You hear me? I violated no law. I haven't breached the peace. I've done nothing wrong. And he's here asking me for my information.
That's all I need.
And I don't have to give that to you if I've done nothing wrong, sir.
For a suspicion that?
Suspicious of what?
Of being at this property.
This is proof right here, Marlon, of what we're dealing with. This is proof what we're dealing with. We got people in charge of us who don't even know the laws themselves. But I quote them for them, you hear me? I quote them for them and let them read them, you hear me?
Next, there's a guy walking around the mall when a couple of San Antonio Police Department officers approach him, demanding his ID. The situation escalated when he refused their unlawful request.
Why y'all give me criminal trespass? What you mean? What you mean they can't?
Sure.
Nah, hold up. What you mean
No,
they
no,
can't?
okay, here's the deal. I'm gonna ask you to do something, I'm gonna tell you, then I'm gonna make you.
The officer starts getting aggressive, letting the man know that he might use force as he doesn't cooperate.
Let me go, bro. Look, go ahead and let me go, bro. Look, go ahead and let me go, bro. Stop tensing up. Yes, you are.
You know what? Now you're under arrest.
What? What? Look, bro. Stop. Stop. You are tensing up. You're tensing up. Stop. Stop. No, yeah. Put your hand back. Put your hand behind your back. Put your hand behind your back. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down.
As you can see, the guy isn't having any of it. First, he's tensing up to make it harder for the officers to put handcuffs on him. Then, he refuses to sit down as they order him.
Sit down. Now you're under arrest for criminal trespass. What did I do? Just do what you said, right there. Okay, you're tensing up.
Listen. Listen.
Well, you got my arm. What you mean?
Listen.
What
Hey.
bro? What did I just do? You're under arrest for criminal trespass. What you mean? They didn't even tell me that yet. I'm about to give you my ID right now.
The veteran officer might have made an error in detaining him, but he was also recorded using racial slurs repeatedly.
Okay. You do. Hey, here, look, there's the police. There's the police and you. How do you like that? Police said it right back to you. I obviously I don't. On camera, I'll say it.
Look, man, you got me tensed up. You talking about stop tensing up. I said, look, man, you got my arm like this. You talking about stop tensing up. And I'm trying to put my arm back. You're
Trying to.
about to break, and you over here doing.
Do I look like your? I don't look. Well, I'm only 3.4% African.
What's wrong with I called you?
I'm 3.4% Sub-Saharan African.
So what? I said.
There you go. Say it right. Put an R at the end. If you're gonna say it, don't call me. I ain't.
Even the guy wasn't expecting any of this to happen, as the cop gets truly out of control.
What is that? What is an R?
What is an R? It's a letter in the alphabet.
I said.
You have no idea, do you?
I said.
You just have no idea. You don't know.
That's what I just said.
I'm sorry, man. I'm so sorry.
What are you doing? Stop. I'm trying to take your shoes off. Okay, stop. Just stop. Quit acting like what are you trying to take my shoes off? Because I have to search you. All you gotta do is behave. Why can't you just behave, dude? See, that's all you can say is shut up. Just behave. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. This is the reason why you're in handcuffs, you just can't behave.
You gotta make sure you ain't got nothing in them, dude. I don't know your life. Dude, you keep tensing up, you keep getting it.
There you go. If you don't keep back on my feet,
You, because we gotta make sure you ain't got there?
It's called search intent to arrest, sir.
The positive update is that this officer has been dismissed from his position due to his use of racial slurs and unprofessional behavior. Here, we have a Cincinnati police officer who tased an 11-year-old girl, alleging she was shoplifting from a grocery store. And if that wasn't troubling enough, wait till you hear what he was caught saying on his body camera footage.
The last thing I want to do is tase you like that. When I say stop, you stop. You know you caught. Just stop. That hurt my heart to do that to you. Then I gotta listen to all these idiots out here in the parking lot tell me how I was wrong for tasing you. You broke the law, and you fled as I tried to apprehend you.
Everything seemed relatively ordinary in the conversation so far, given the circumstances. But then, the officer said something that took the situation in a different direction.
You know what, sweetheart? This is why there aren't any grocery stores in the black community, because of all this going on.
Next, we have a situation involving Westchester police officers responding to an attempted theft at a grocery store. During this incident, they racially profiled a man who was simply going about his business peacefully.
Come talk to me. Yeah. How you doing, man? Take your hands out of your pockets for me. How you doing?
What you doing well until I got stopped? What's up?
Yeah, LP called and said that you were concealing some items inside your jacket.
Who do I sue?
Huh?
Hey, come get this on film.
Well, that's what
Who do I sue?
No, we're just trying to figure it out.
Like I said, we got a call that LP is following somebody. Okay, they say he's got a brown jacket on. Okay, jacket
That's all.
underneath.
I walked in here 5 minutes after you guys walked in. I saw you walk in, so how could they see me still?
I have no idea.
Get this on film, please. What do you want me to do?
If you have things concealed.
What did they say? A black man did it?
No,
sir.
Well, what did they say? Because I walked in here after you guys.
Listen.
Yep.
This isn't tan.
Do you have any items in your jacket?
Hell yeah, I got items in my jacket.
Okay.
The items that I walked in here with behind you guys.
Now, here's where it gets interesting. The person who was actually reported for stealing is coming into the scene, and he looks nothing like the black guy. This is a clear case of racial profiling in action. An officer from the Columbia Police Department has been suspended without pay after he was caught using a racial slur while attempting to clear out a bar.
Put it down. Governor's rule, you can't have any more alcohol after 11. Sir, if you drink that, you will go to jail. Go out, leave, let's go, now. Your hand was on it, sir. And you're a little colorblind, sir. Right, stop calling me ignorant. Let's go. Cutting it close, guys. 11 o'clock sharp, they've got to be out of here. No alcohol open. I'm sorry, what was that? What did you say? Please say it to my face. I believe your exact terminology was pigs.
Oh, no, I don't know what you're talking about, sir.
That was you. Because you were mad we made you leave without drinking your beer.
Was that on film or anything? Did you get that on your body camera?
Actually, yeah, I did.
All right, cool.
Try again. What's your problem? Speak freely. You got my attention now because that's what you wanted, so speak freely.
My issue is you talking to these people of color as if they are less than human.
The people of color. The gentleman right there that called me a
Listen, Brian,
that guy that just called me a
Sir,
Can you stop saying that word, please?
I never told you that.
Actually, you did. It's on body cam, so try again.
No, actually, I never.
Try again.
I've never said that day in my life.
Yes, sir, you did.
No, actually, don't.
Yes, sir, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. It's on camera.
60.
On camera.
I never.
Right there. You just did it again.
No, I did not.
Yes, you did.
Dude, there's literally like 17.
You got mad because I told you couldn't drink your drink, so you called me that word.
What word?
You want to say it again?
Yeah, actually, I do. Say it.
Why? Because all you're doing is calling me ignorant. That's what that word means. If you'd like to call yourself ignorant, keep saying it. Actually, if you look in the dictionary, it does.
Dictionary, dog.
No.
Yeah, you know the book you open and read? That thing.
Oh, you mean the dictionary that has been established by people who established the law?
Right, established by people of the law. Correct. When I was called that, I can say it back saying the guy that just called, oh, I can't?
The people then try to explain to the officer why he cannot use that word. And it's the color of the skin that seems to be the problem again.
He can say it to me, but I can't say it to him.
White.
Right.
You're white.
Who cares what color I am? He called me a word.
It's a racist word.
It's not a racist. I said he called me that word. Nobody was called that.
Use it. You can't use it.
I can't use it.
Escalating.
I can't do this.
Continuing on, we encounter another female police officer dealing with a trespassing situation. Everything appears to be normal until she uses the N-word not once, but twice.
A record as far as like they can't find any active, also with your two last names, you use lemon and not gray, or gray and not lemon, or lemon gray. He didn't run it that way. So it's not that you don't have a record like court date. It means they can't find anything with whatever he ran by. That's what it means. What were you in court for?
The last one.
The last one? How many you got?
I had an upcoming acting one June 20th for disorderly conduct.
Where out of?
Right over the paperwork. Silver Spring.
Hey, you want to get out of here fast, right? So if we have more people, y'all been trying to something. If you want to get out of here faster, we have more of our friends to help get out faster.
Someone in the streets then fires back at the officer, calling her. But it doesn't end there, as she continues going off.
Nope, that's a quote. Those were your words.
But she had a bad one.
I would still say it because what I'm doing is repeating your words.
The common theme among these officers seems to be the belief that they're allowed to use the N-word as long as someone else said it before them. So that way they are allegedly just repeating their words, which is the dumbest excuse ever.